here's a story. I've got a sister, and when we were growing up, my mother declared that my sister could wear the red ribbons and I could wear the blue ribbons. And when I asked her why, she told me that red went with the dark hair of my sister and blue went with my blonde hair. So that's how it was. And then I can remember sitting one day on the washing machine with my sister, with our mum preparing our hair to go to our grandmother's. We didn't wear ribbons like every day, but this was for like big occasions. And she started, I don't know whether she braided my sister's hair or whatever, but she put in the blue ribbon. And I thought, oh, she's putting in the blue ribbon. Oh, she must realize she's going to take it off and put on the red ribbon. But she didn't. And I exchanged glances with my sister and we were going, oh, what's going on? Now, we didn't dare say anything because my mum was the sort of person who was easily upset, so just kept mum, right? And it suddenly dawned on me that, well, if she was putting the blue ribbon on my sister's hair, that meant that I would get to wear the red ribbon. And the realization of that, the joy, I thought, oh, I get to wear the red ribbon. How delightful. I'm the red ribbon girl today. So that was just mind-blowing. And I did get to wear the red ribbon. And what I noticed was that although I believed my mum was right when she said the red ribbon goes with the brown hair and the blue ribbon goes with the blonde hair, well, I got to see that, well, actually wearing the red ribbon didn't really have any consequences, right? I mean, nothing happened. Nobody even noticed, I think, except my sister and me. And very many years later, we talked about this, and she remembered this incident too, that she got to wear the blue ribbon and I got to wear the red ribbon. And I just thought, wow, how fantastic is that? So sometimes what the grown-ups say isn't really strictly true, is it? Because I got to wear the red ribbon, so what can that mean? So my point here is that we grow up with these belief systems that have been put into us. Just think about children or being a child. When you were told this is how it works, this is how the coffee maker works, or this is how you brush your teeth, you just believe it, don't you? And we get so much information put into our brains when we are very young, and that information stays there. Now, the good thing about being adult is that we can get to question those belief systems. We can get to question whether it's actually useful to limit yourself to blue ribbons or whether you don't want to go for the red ribbon, right? Especially if we can foresee the consequences. So we can actually choose whether we want to wear the red ribbon or the blue ribbon, and we can choose the blue ribbon one day and the red ribbon another day, without there being massive consequences. So I would like to ask you, what are you choosing today, and what is it based on? Is it based on something you were told when you were younger? Are you limiting yourself to the blue ribbon when you really want to be wearing the red ribbon? And what would happen if you suddenly started wearing the red ribbon instead of the blue ribbon? I mean, what could possibly happen? Would you keel over and die? Would you be destitute? Would you be unlovable? What would actually happen? So when you ask yourself these questions, you free up the space that can allow you to be something different. Perhaps not because you always want to be it, but perhaps just for one day. Maybe you want to try out something new, and maybe it really suits you. And I'm not talking about clothes here. I'm not talking about colors. I'm talking about anything in life. What if instead of being a dentist, well, you could get to sing on stage? What if you could do both? Do you see what I mean? What if the rules you were taught weren't really rules, but just something that your parents or your teachers somehow bought into? What if you started questioning all that? Now, when you start questioning these belief systems, that's when you start shifting your mindset. And that is when life gets to be really exciting, because it means that you have started choosing what's right for you. So let me know, what are you choosing today that before didn't seem possible? Right? You've never done this before, but what do you really want to try out just for fun? What if it didn't have any dire consequences? What if the only consequences were fabulous? So let me know. You can always reach me via my website, which is www.katrinehorn.com. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.